Hello guys, I'm back, and today we're talking about Resident Evil 2 Remake, dodging mechanic system, gameplay, Leon's facial actor. Let's talk about the dodging mechanic. This is a new system, and basically it's not a new system because this is for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Dodging mechanic has been introduced in Resident Evil 0. Correct me if I'm wrong, the dodging mechanic is actually a good thing for Resident Evil 2 Remake. The way how Leon dodged, and actually, the slow motion of this when Leon hits the zombie in the face with his elbow, actually this dodging mechanic is great because it's a great dodging mechanic system. The way how Leon dodged and hit the zombie in the face is just amazing. It is great and it is awesome because the horror is there, it's great. And let's talk about Leon's facial model. Edward Bataluta, a model from Romania, actually got the wall for Leon's face. Capcom actually uses their RE7 engine, which actually takes real people's faces and put them in the game. You can find Edward Bataluta's Instagram account. He says here, Resident Evil, where I'm the only one of the main characters called Leon S. Kennedy, as he replied, and people actually liked the picture of Instagram, no joke. People actually noticed and speculated, yes, Capcom is using the RE7 engine for the Resident Evil 2 Remake. This engine actually looks good because of the lighting, the real facial people's faces, and after all, it actually looks good for Resident Evil 2 Remake. And let's talk about gameplay. Where you start off in Resident Evil 2 Remake, you start off in a police station. Instead of this, I will talk about, yes, also you can see there, you can see a map and it will tell you where you're going afterwards. Basically, you're in the police station, and keep that in mind, there is a box. You actually have to use a combat knife. You'll meet Marvin later. Basically, you are walking the police station. Puzzles are going to be different. For this time, for the police station, which you start off in Resident Evil 2, there will be newer puzzles. The original puzzle, which is a lady statue that has one. Now in this one, there's 3 puzzles, which actually is going to be good. Yes, some doors are going to be locked. This is a demo, and it's not going to be long. This is only exclusive to E3, but I have a feeling soon we might get a physical demo from the PlayStation Store, because it might not come out now, it's still at E3, but keep that in mind. I have a feeling E3 is over, but Resident Evil 2 Remake is still at E3. And here's the idea for this. Police station in Raccoon City, there's the new puzzles, like this slime puzzle. There's also new things in the remake I actually like. The cutscene that Leon can actually talk, well, he does talk, because in the original you had voice acting. They were good, but the voice acting in the original was fine. People are gonna speculate who's Leon's voice actor for the remake for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I am not sure until we figure that out when the physical game comes out on January 25th. And basically in the game, you're in the police station. You're going there to find this man called Elliot. And basically Leon is going to wandering around the police station with his flashlight. The game kind of looks kind of horror-like because in Resident Evil games it's supposed to be horror. And then in Resident Evil 5 it just turned, well, it's not Resident Evil 5, but in Resident Evil 4 you have the over-the-shoulder feature, like Leon shooting these zombies. It was changing afterwards, but Resident Evil was still the same. Resident Evil 4 made me go back to play Resident Evil again. Keep that in mind, I'm still playing Resident Evil 4. It's because I am waiting for the remake, and that's what it is. Of course, the game is dark when you get inside. People are gonna speculate, is there gonna be lights to turn on? Well, probably, because if you're in this room, later you might have lights, and keep that in mind, you're in the dark. In the remake, it's gonna be a lot darker. The atmosphere of over the shoulder, it feels like someone's watching you when you're playing the game and stuff. Some people are actually scary cats playing horror games. I'm kinda not a scary cat because I actually like the games. But what really scares me playing Resident Evil 4 was actually the regenerator. The annoying thing that if you try and kill it, Heck, I use a rocket launcher and actually explode. Sorry it's getting off topic. But for Resident Evil 2 Remake, you will find somebody in the police station. Basically, Leon is horrified. He goes, Jesus Christ. And this is what Leon say. Because Leon is a rookie cop. This is his first day of the job in Resident Evil 2, just like in the original. And the remake, Leon says, Jesus Christ. That's what Leon say. Because Leon's a rookie cop. He's 21 years old, just like in the original Resident Evil 2. He's supposed to be 21, and yes, it's the exact same age. I wonder how many things we're gonna have in the remake. Are we gonna get that big giant alligator? Because I've seen videos of that big giant alligator. It's freaking big. It's ridiculous, man. And an alligator that can fit in a sword? Holy crap. Of course, in the remake, you're gonna go to the police station. You're already in the police station because, well, you can see this. They're actually buying mechanics for Resident Evil 7. Basically, you're holding this and trying to get through because there's a lot of zombies in the police station. Of course, there's a lot of new stuff in the remake. Like if you're going in here, for example, the bathroom. The bathroom is added in the remake because in the original you didn't have a bathroom. And basically, zombies will get to holy moly, like try to bite you or attack you. Some people might get jump scares for this because since this is a remake of Resident Evil 2, people were actually waiting for a remake for a long time after Capcom made the announcement for it, and it is great. And keep that in mind. I don't have the trailer I don't have the trailer in the video, so keep that in mind. I don't have the trailer. And basically, yes, in the trailer they show a lot of stuff, like Sherry and Claire and everybody. But basically, some rooms are locked in the remake. You might have to get keys. And then somebody screaming for help. When you open this door, you find a man called Elliot. Elliot is probably getting eaten by zombies at this point. Leon is trying to help him and trying to get him out of there. But basically, Elliot's saying, "Help me, please." And then Leon is grabbing his hand, getting him out. Elliot is screaming, really screaming because zombie is eating him apart. He's screaming in agony because of the pain, and basically zombie ate him. Leon is in shock, and basically he's going, Jesus Christ. And then Leon looks up, and then this thing starts banging because there's zombies there. And Leon actually got a black book that actually shows the puzzle, and there's a way, so there's hints, new puzzles and stuff. Very interesting for the remake. And here's the part that people wants to know. It's gonna tell you return to the main hall. New stuff is added in the remake. So, actually, zombies, this time, they open doors and tries to attack you. So basically for Leon, if he got bent in the neck, there will be a scene of Leon getting bent in the neck, because if you're not dodging or something, you're just shooting, they will try and bite your neck. Leon will get a scar on his neck. Another zombie will come and try to attack you. Basically for Leon, you're in a dark police station with no lights. If you shoot them in the head far enough, well, in this remake it's gonna be harder. It's not gonna be easy like in the original. If you're playing on normal or such, trying to run away from these zombies, because these zombies are bad apples. They're trying to eat you, and basically they're trying to eat your flesh. That's like horror game, just like Walking the Dead. And basically for Resident Evil, if you're a good player, well, nobody's not bad players, this happens. So basically, zombies can interact, trying to eat your flesh and stuff. It's like when you missed. Basically what Leon would say, shoot them in the head. But Leon in this is a rookie cop, and he was young. And actually, you also could unlock Switch by turning on the lights, but it's not done because this is a remake. and Leon's trying to get out. This zombie's trying to grab him and trying to eat his flesh. The man who saved them, you all know who it is. Well, it's Marvin. And basically, it says keep out. And basically for the remake, Marvin is hurt, and we know already that he got bitten. He is probably already going to turn to a zombie afterwards. And basically, Leon is actually tired, and he's moving frantically because he was trying to save Elliot, who is a police officer. My bad. And yes, Marvin did save Leon because Leon was going to get eaten by the zombie. This is kind of different from the original because you meet Marvin sitting on the floor bleeding because he is going to turn into a zombie. And basically, he is telling him you should be careful, but Leon, in this experience of his age, he's 21, he is a rookie cop. And keep that in mind, yes, he's a young man, but he's a rookie cop. And yes, Marvin is his lieutenant. He was supposed to help you out, but basically Leon wanted to take him to the hospital, but Marvin's like, no, because Marvin is going to turn into a zombie. Basically for the high standard graphics of horror, Marvin is telling Leon he is not going to the hospital because he will tell him, I'm gonna slow you down. And basically, yeah, he is bleeding because we know this because Marvin's already bitten. Soon after whatever this what will probably happen, Marvin will turn to a zombie. That makes you the player to shoot Marvin in the head. And yes, what's really interesting about the remake, the cutscenes look nice. Well, actually, facial models and everything, it looks great. And the remake is promising because the fans want to play the remake. And then, yeah, cutscene for standpoint, Capcom knows how to make cutscenes. And let's talk about the combat knife. This is introduced from Resident Evil 2. The combat knife, you will use it to open doors, well not open doors, open this little system that actually has the door locked. You can use the knife for combat, you can use it to stab zombies in the neck and such so they won't try and attack you. But here's the idea for the remake, you might have to unlock some puzzles. What puzzle you may ask? When you're in the police station area, yes, if you're there and such, yes, you know, the ones with the circles. And basically this is just a puzzle here. Yep. In the game, this is your health. Your health is right here. It is fine because it's green. When it goes to critical, which is you gotta be cautious where you're at because zombies might attack you out of nowhere. And then when it goes to red, you're in danger. Of course, this is the part that people want to know. The puzzles are actually kind of fun in the remake. The lion medallion might come out, and basically you're gonna put it in this Statue of Liberty, which I'm kind of saying this is Raccoon City, the police department. I'm sorry I went duh, because I'm trying to speak. And basically, yes, you're putting this medallion inside of this statue. You have one medallion because this is a demo. And yes, when 3 medallions are open, there might be more levels of the Raccoon City, because there's gonna be a lot more to do. Roaming around in the police department, you will use your combat knife. This is going to open the operating system and actually turn on and open that gate, which is red, but then it will turn green when you open it. Basically, Leon's saying here, this is now I imagine my first day, because Leon's a rookie cop. And after all, you're gonna find stuff like guns. Yes, if you want to. And this is actually a wooden board. This actually is useful because zombies might come up in some certain areas of the police station, police station, they might show up. And basically, if you don't put those there, you're kinda out of your luck. You could put them if you don't want to use them. You have to use them because sometimes some zombies are gonna come in and try to attack you, basically biting your flesh off and stuff. Herbs actually look nice and realistic, which I actually like about the remake. And yes, you also can mix herbs. You can mix these two and it will actually turn into full health. And the wooden board is actually something new in the remake, because I never played the original Resident Evil 2, by the way. This is my first time talking about Resident Evil 2 remake because I never played Resident Evil 2. I only played 4, number 6, and yeah, those are the 2 games I played. And here's the question that people want to answer. Well, I only played Resident Evil. Yeah, I forgot the name. Oh yeah, Revelations. That's the one I played on 3DS. And basically, zombies will pretend to be fake dead. Leon can actually hear a radio going on, and actually, Leon hears this radio. This zombie is already dead. Keep that in mind, his face is ripped apart. Leon is like, he says, in reply, what the fuck? Because this zombie's face is cut in half to pieces, no joke, because he's in shock. And then Leon hears this noise going on. So yes, Leon's in this police station in the dark. This zombie is hanged up like he got killed to death. Basically, you're in the hospital. But yes, but when you come back here, you might will turn all the lights on, because there's like a missing system, so you can actually turn on the lights again. And basically just what services with the original. Of course, Leon will see this. He will see a zombie showing up. This zombie is trying to get into the window. The zombie is gonna try and break into the window if Leon's annoys it so much. Well, yes, this zombie did broke to the window trying to eat Leon, but Leon actually shot it. But these zombies in the remake are gonna be much harder, because in the original you just shoot them in the head and that's it. The difference is with the remake, a lot of stuff. Well, kinda, remake is more like a reimagining, but I don't buy it because I actually like the remake. They will have letters and the events of the recordings and stuff. This is mentioning because in the original game and such things like that, the original game had a lot of stuff. Basically for Leon, Leon's in the police station. And why he's in the police station? Because he is a rookie cop. He used to work for Raccoon City, the police department. And he don't work there anymore since he resigned to be an agent. Until Resident Evil 4 actually. Leon is actually climbing out, and actually you see this zombie in the vending machine trying to eat food. But this zombie has still retained some of his humanity, like remembering eating a vending machine with a bunch of candy inside. You can actually annoy these zombies, but you might have to kill them, because sometimes they're just gonna block your way. Another one like this, for example, more zombies trying to come in, and then you find an herb and another wooden cardboard. It will say health and recovery items. Your health is fine here, but when you use it, if your health is that bad, like if it's on critical or more worse, danger, you might have to heal up, and don't waste any of your herbs. This zombie's trying to get in. You can block it with the cardboard so they won't try and get in. This actually blocks the zombies trying to get in the window and trying not to eat your flesh. So when you open the door, you will walk and see the typewriter. This is the save room. Again, you're in the save room, saving your game and stuff, just like on the Resident Evil. Is this going to have an ink ribbon? This is the gunpowder, just like in Resident Evil 2, the original. There's the typewriter, which I actually liked about typewriters. You can actually save, but in other Resident Evil games like 1 and 2 and 3, you use an ink ribbon. Don't waste it all, save it. And basically for the Resident Evil 2 remake, you might want to turn the light. The save room light will turn on if you click the switch. Film contains evidence, do not leave out. And basically you find a red herb. And yes, in the containing room, you can actually mix together. You can mix the herb and the red herb. It makes you get full health. This is for something else, but I never played the original game. Keep that in mind. This is all new to me. Leon actually comes out. You can open the door when you're done. That is the safe room from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Of course, then Leon goes upstairs. People who have played the remake at E3, this is gameplay. It's more like a walkthrough basically, and it's just a demo. So you're not gonna have a lot of time like that because in E3, your time is up. When you're in that part in the remake, some people, this has a time limit for E3. Basically, people who have played it might have a time over. Thank you for playing. That's what I say at E3. This is actually the locker, and then you see a zombie. Then Leon's like, whoa. This zombie is dead. He's not gonna come back up because he was inside of the locker. Probably taking a nap, I guess, and I'm joking. So, actually around, you find another herb, and actually, yes, this is like a gameplay, and I'm just talking about what are differences from the original. More stairs to come. Another zombie. Leon is shooting it. And because, yes, and Leon got bit by the zombie. Whoa. Leon got bit by the zombie, and this gives him a mark on the shoulder. This is probably gonna be like a scar on his shoulder. Oh, you're gonna get this entire game? If you know how to dodge, yes, like I said, you could dodge on Resident Evil 2 Remake. You probably have to click a button to do that as well. To be honest with you, this mechanic will be interesting. And actually in the dark, you see a radio, there's a statue right there, and you find a key. So basically for this key, you actually get to use that key. And yes, look what's this, the liquor. Leon's like, what in the? That is the liquor from Resident Evil 2. People call it liquor. The liquor is a monster that you meet in the Resident Evil 2. This liquor uses its tongue to attack you. No joke. And Leon's in the dark. In Remake, everything's gonna be dark. If there's lights in certain rooms, yes, you might be able to turn on the switches back on the lights. Because what the director said, who's doing the remake, said this. Some of it's gonna be dark, like the lights. You have a flashlight, because this is Resident Evil. You need a flashlight. Yeah, how are you gonna see with a flashlight if you're in the dark? Basically, you get another wooden cardboard. You actually need this because how you gonna... Yeah, these zombies will show up. You need this so some zombies will not show up in the window and try to bite your neck off. And yes, Leon is using the knife. You actually can get the zombies by actually taking the knife out. Now when you finish the zombies, you get to reload. Then you want your combat knife back. You need it because you have to open the operator, which has yellow stickers, to actually cut that off. And yes, you need that because it actually is helpful. So when you're going back around, you're going to use that key to actually open that door, which I was saying earlier, you might need that key to open the door. Like I said, zombies will come out of nowhere, so be prepared for that. Leon gets bit again by the zombie, and now he's in really not a good condition because you can use the knife. This knife will be helpful, and basically what you saw there, Leon grabbed the zombie by the head and used the knife. The blood gushing out of the zombie's back and stuff is pretty interesting. You can also grab the knife back from the zombie when you use it. Keep that in mind, if you waste your combat knife, you can find another one. In precaution, your health, if you wanna regenerate your health, don't waste so much herbs. You might need it for the game. And yes, the flashlight is going to be useful. The police station of Raccoon City is dark. You're going to the police office. Basically, this is the police officer's office. And basically, these are, well, yeah, this is gunpowder, which is like in Resident Evil 2, you need to combine it so you can actually use it, and keep that in mind. you're in this room now. And yes, there's a room and you can find stuff. This is like a calculator. So basically if you're doing like a code, you get to open that. And what do you find in that? Well, yeah, a lot of people don't search anything in the demo because they don't have enough time. Oh wait, so these are more like stuff. Edward Elliot, the guy that you met earlier that died right in front of your eyes. That Leon met the guy, but he died right in front of him because the zombie ate his legs and his body parts. So it says, welcome Leon. Yes, the zombie's gonna be much harder because you're actually shooting the zombie, but you will need a combat knife just in case you won't get attacked, or, well, shoot them in the arm or the legs. Shooting them in the both arms will cause them not to grab you. They might just walk over with the legs. And basically for Leon, he will say this is not my first day. Maybe he was saying this is not how I imagined my first day. He didn't imagine it was going to turn like this with zombies infesting everywhere in the police station of Raccoon City Police Department. And you can also do codes. This might unlock something. These desks have codes. If you unlock them, you will get something underneath that desk, a surprise for a desk. And this is where you open the door to come back to this room where Marvin is waiting for you. You come back to this room and Marvin is there waiting for you. Then Marvin shows on this computer. Who's this on the computer, you might ask, showing in the camera? That's Claire Redfield. And you can actually tell Leon said he met Claire before. He actually met her, and he said, I came to town with her. And basically, the demo ends off here with Leon talking with Marvin and stuff. We will get more in the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I have one more thing to show. This is the death scene for Resident Evil 2 remake. Leon gets bit by the zombie, showing you this horrifying scene that Leon's flesh is ripped apart by the zombie. He has a disjointed face because Leon shot him. This is where you get your dead, game over. Bye guys, it's Chassis 1202 Joe Bizarre Adventure, out.